Ito ang mainit na balita at trending ngayon sa mundo ng social media. Marcos nagbabala na kay Inday Sara. Solid Duterte supporter, kaya daw pabagsakin ang AFP at ang mismong Pangulo. Kampo ng Duterte, nilabas na ang matinding alas kung sakaling masisibak sa pwesto si BP Sara. Matapos ang hindi pagsipot ni BP Sara sa pangalawang hearing ng NBI, abay Presidential Executive Secretary ni Marcos, binalaan na ang kampo ni Inday na walang atrasan ang kanilang kaso. Kaya naman to the rescue ang isang Duterte supporter kung sakaling aarestuhin na si BP Sara. Abay nakakagimbal kahit AFP, PNP, Kongreso at ang mismong Pangulo ay dapat nang matakot sa kanya.
Imbis na ang taong bayan ang kinakabahan, Malacanang ang kakabahan. Sila tamba. Bakit? Kasi yung FGF nandyan. So you have to respect yung mindset ng putang inang nandyan sa loob ng Malacanang at nasa Congress. Because yung mga utak niyan ay utak ng mga kriminal. They do not care na mauwi tayo sa gera. Ako hudyat. Ako ang hudyat. Kasuhan nila ako, automatic yun, revolusyon na. O ano gagawin nila ngayon? Yun yung pronouncement ko, yun yung order ko. Yung mga vlogger, sinasabi dapat kasuhan ako. Tinatakot ako ngayon, tanginan nyo. Gusto nyo tapusin natin to? Ha? Kongreso? Presidente? Lisa, huwag ka na makialam. BBM, harapin mo yung taong bayan. Hanggang 25. Ultimatum to ha, kayo. Hindi na sana ako mag-ultimatum sa inyo eh. Magpa-hair follicle drug test ka. Hanggang 25. Kaya isa lang ang pupuntahan nito. Matatanggal kayo sa pwesto and Sara will be the next president.
Welta naman ng isang Marcos supporter, abay tapang-tapangan itong si Dado, samantalang siya pala ang unang kumaripas ng takbo.
Nakakatakot. Eto, itsura na ito, parang kakain to ng itlog. Oo, mga kababayan ha. Nung may rally sila sa may EDSA Shrine, nung may dumating na pulis, naunang tumakbo yan. Naunang tumakbo ngayon, no? Ngayon, eto, si Dado, abay, inaaway ngayon ng mga DDS. Biruin mo, katapang-tapang mo, nung may pulis, nauna ka pang tumakbo. Nakunanti na pa, takbuhin pala.
Samantala, ayon na mismo sa kampo ng Duterte, kung sakaling matutuloy na masibak sa pwesto si Inday Sara, abay nakapagdesisyon na ang mga Duterte na ilabas na ang kanilang matinding alas para iharap sa 2028 presidential election.
Kasi kung matuluyan siya, ma-disqualify, ma-convict, kulong, ang mangyayari niyan, itutuloy mo eleksyon. Ang problema ngayon, sino itatakbo mo? Meron na ako sagot dyan. Nag-uusap na kami. Ang patatakbuhin namin, si Robin Padilla. Pag si Robin Padilla, game over. Kasi may sentido kumon ka. Number 2, humble kang tao. Number 3, hindi ka corrupt. Sabi ko, ihanda mo na sarili mo. Kasi pag yan ang nangyari, ikaw ang ilalaban namin. Nag-uusap na kami ni Presidente and he agrees with me na ikaw talaga ang pwedeng pumalit kay Inday Sara.
Ms. Muking, do you know Colonel Garma?
Professionally, Mr. Chair, yes.
And why do you say professionally? Anong difference nun sa sa trabaho lang kayo nakikita?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So that's what professionally means?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, but outside of the profession, hindi ba kayo nagkakasama, nagkakakwentuhan?
Never, Mr. Chair.
Never. So, how did you know si Colonel Garma?
Si Colonel Garma lang po ang precinct commander sa Davao City na babae. So so kilala talaga siya.
That's why kilala siya because
yes,
she's the
Mr.
only
girl among the 12 precinct commanders of Davao City.
Okay. So more or less mga ilang taon na kayo magkakilala ni Colonel Garma?
Parang I don't know kung kailan siya napasok sa Davao City. Pero nakilala ko lang talaga siya, Mr. Chair. Pasensya na po. Kasi makulit siya, Mr. Chair.
Makulit?
Opo.
Makulit dahil, ikaw ba ang kinukulit?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Bakit ikaw ang kinukulit? Ito ay kasama sa professional relationship.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Very professional.
So, paano kanya kinukulit, Ms. Muki?
Meron kasing request, as I mentioned earlier, yung mga precinct commander para sa support from the city government of Davao. Tapos, one of those requests is care of kay Colonel Garma, which is the repair of her office. And kasi po, di ba po, meron naman pong process ng government pag meron kang request. So you have to go through po yung sa general services, meron pa po yung purchase order, purchase request. Kinikulit niya po kami doon sa mga aircon niya na request, mga PV, and other supplies. So,
So-
kaya namin siya kilala, Mr. Chair.
So in relation to her, parang financial request yan, di ba? Funding request.
No, not funding, Mr. Chair, but office equipment and office supplies.
Yeah, but she requests your office to provide her with funds to purchase.
No, item. It's an equipment.
So yung item
No,
kayo,
no cash, no
so
funds.
kayo bumibili and then you provide them with the items.
Pinoprocess po yan ng City General
Granting
Services.
for the sake of argument that it has already been processed, you have the item with you, that is what you provide.
That's right, Mr. Chair.
That is to answer yung kanyang request.
That's right, Mr. Chair.
So yun ang kanyang, kaya mo nasabing makulit siya dahil follow-up siya ng follow-up.
Hindi po humihinto, Mr. Chair.
So hindi humihinto.
Yes, Mr.
So,
Chair.
parang, the way I picture it, parang sobrang kulit niya. Tama ba yun?
Actually, Mr. Chair,
Now, that is the only request, yung kanyang sa office niya.
as far as I can remember, Mr. Chair, yun lang po ang ma-recall ko kay
Did
Colonel.
she ever request from you? At ikaw lang ang kinakausap niya?
Actually, Mr. Chair, hindi naman po talaga ako lang. So,
Sino pa? Sino pa kaya ang kinakausap?
forward ko po yung staff niya sa City General Services Office para makafocus din po ako sa ibang task.
Okay. So, you seem to have several tasks under the LGU, no? LGU ba yan?
Mostly administrative, Mr. Chair.
Okay. And who do you report direct? Who is your immediate superior?
The Chief of Staff, Mr. Chair.
And that is?
Actually, from 2004 to 2016, we have several Chief of Staff.
Several chief of staff.
Yes, every term po. Parang, yes.
Okay. So, lahat ba ng police precinct commander, kapag merong request, ay sa iyo dumadaan?
Actually, Mr. Chair, pinoprocess siya doon sa reception area namin. Tapos, parang part of my task is tagapukpok po ng mga opisina kung saan po sila may request.
Have you read the affidavit submitted by Colonel Garma to the Quad Committee?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And doon sa kanyang affidavit, nabanggit niya na your name was implicated doon sa punto na ikaw ang nagre-release ng operational funds. Is that correct?
No, Mr. Chair.
So hindi totoong nagre-release ka ng funds?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair.
So why do you think Colonel Garma would say that?
I cannot answer in behalf of Colonel Garma, Mr. Chair.
Just make a wild guess. What do you think is the reason why Colonel Garma would specifically mention your name, mention your name as the one in charge of releasing funds for the successful operation of the war on drugs? Bakit ikaw? Meron ka pang ibang kasama sa office, correct?
Guess ko lang po, Mr. Chair.
Just a guess. Sa tingin mo.
Baka gusto niya lang po akong i-connect. Kasi po, from the city government of Davao to OP. Parang ako siguro yung nakikita niyang linyada. Guess ko lang.
Okay, so linyada kay former president.
Probably, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So do you directly report to the former president?
No, Mr. Chair.
To whom do you directly report?
As I have said earlier, Mr. Chair, from 2016 to 2018, to then SAP, Senator Bongo, then from 2018 to 2022, Yusek Melchor Kitain, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so dito muna, nung ASEC ka kay SAP, former SAP, now Senator Bongo.
That's right, Mr. Chair.
Can you give us, or at least educate us, ano ang iyong work sa office ng SAP? Specifically kay Senator Bongo.
As I have said earlier, Mr. Chair, it's mostly administrative, clerical, errands, social services, and mechanical works.
What about appointments?
That's part of the...
Social.
No, Mr. Chair, that's part of the admin.
So admin yun.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So halimbawa, merong gusto makipag-usap ni Congressman Adjong kay SAP Bongo, si Congressman Adjong will call you and schedule.
I believe hindi niya ako tatawagan kasi hindi niya ako kilala, Mr. Chair.
But where does a member of Congress who would like to see SAP Bongo request an appointment?
Actually, si Sap Bongo kasi, Mr. Chair, is madaling malapitan. So, lahat ata ng congressman, I believe, direct na nagtitext sa kanya and direct din po siyang sumasagot.
Lahat?
Almost all. As far as I know, Mr. Chair.
Just to make it clear, ako ba nakita mo ako? Lumapit ba ako sa'yo?
Hindi, Mr. Chair. But I believe, Mr. Chair, parang nautusan ako before to reach out sa inyo.
Sa akin?
Pero hindi mo nyo lang po ako sinagot.
So hindi tayo nagkausap.
Hindi po, Mr. Chair.
So it is very clear that it is not I who reach out to her, but it is Miss Muting who reach out to me. May I know kung bakit?
Para ata yung i-clarify yung parang may request sa office, Mr. Chair. Ang gusto lang namin, mostly kasi, Mr. Chair, pag may pumapasok na request sa office, gina-clarify po talaga namin kung what's your priority among your requests.
You mean request na mga projects?
Part of it, Mr. Chair.
You know, I've been in Congress for more than 20 years, and I don't remember requesting from your office any project. Just for the record,
Mr. Chair,
Muting.
I did not specifically say that it is a project, but probably because I really cannot recall anymore.
So, ibig mong sabihin, kapag ikaw inuutusan to reach out to a certain congressman, it is because of a project or a request.
Hindi po lahat, Mr. Chair.
So,
kasi-
more other than projects and other requests, you also seek or reach out certain congressman upon the instruction of the former SAP.
Yes, at the time yung
And
siya pa
normally, what other reasons did the former SAP instruct you to do aside from following up request of certain congressmen?
most of the time, Mr. Chair, mga medical assistants.
That is very clear. Kasi ako, hindi naman ako humingi ng medical assistance sa inyo.
Yes, Mr.